So let's talk about cancer and why we should make friends with cancer. The main point is we shouldn't be fighting it. We shouldn't be fighting anything or anybody, because through Ayurveda we learn when we fight, we raise up the fire in the body. Fire is great for transformation, but what happens when there's too much fire, we start to burn out. And that puts a lot of strain on the immune system, digestive system, hormonal system. All of our systems suffer. What does that do? Makes cancer able to grow faster. That's the main reason we don't fight. So that's why you're watching this video. You don't need to watch anymore, but if you want to know a little bit more, let's get into it. I had a client the other day. She has cancer, and they found a growth in her body, and she decided to cut it out, and in that spot cancer shouldn't grow anymore. But her question to me, and she's been to many Vedias, Ayurvedic practitioners, physicians like me, and her question was, should I do chemotherapy as a preventative measure? Now, she knew, and I know, I can never tell you what to do, but I can tell you the philosophy of Ayurvedic medicine, and then you can decide what you do with it. And I did mention to her, about fighting and the connotations of it. Now, I watched the video, I believe it's from Cleo Abram. I just finished out watching that. I was just looking around to see who's doing what on the internet. And she brings up a lot of great points about cancer and how we're not approaching it in the right way. Because ultimately, cancer, like any modern medicine diagnosis, is done really from Ayurvedic point of view in the third, fourth stages, where an Ayurvedic practitioner is looking at your eyes, your skin, everything about you, the way you talk, asking you questions, examining your body to see what is going on that we don't see with the eyes. So the reason I say natural medicine catches things in the first stage is because we look to see how the body is changed. Is it getting more headaches? Is it getting more rashes? What's happening? And that's the stage where we say the accumulation of the disease is happening, and then there's an overflow of that disease, and then it reaches another part of the body where it gets stuck, let's say, and then there again it starts to manifest. That's the point where it's become so more aggressive, let's say, and that we can see where the cancer, or whatever it is, a cold, or whatever it should be or will be, is in that phase. Ayurveda is catching that much sooner by saying, if this is happening, it can be the beginning of something. So let's use preventative measures and preventative medicine, which is taking different herbs, changing our lifestyle, doing meditation and things like that to see if we can prevent it. We may not be able to prevent it because we don't know ultimately how the body is going to react. So that's a little bit about how we approach disease or any disease. But our approach to cancer has been to fight it, to get aggressive with it, doing aggressive treatments. And what it does is it diminishes the body of its potential to heal itself. Each person has that potential. To what degree is that potential? We don't know until something happens, right? So most people get scared, and the word fight brings on fear, right? Fighting somebody, fighting something. It always has a fear connotation to it. So prevention usually is something aggressive. Let's go get a gun. Let's take measures in case something happens. But when we're dealing with the body, I suggest is making friends with your ailment, so to speak, right? Making friends with the cancer, making friends with whatever it is, inflammation. Why? Because ultimately, when you're friends with somebody or something, you get to know them, you're patient with it, you get an understanding of something. And in Ayurveda, we want to get to the root cause of something. So if we're calm and have no fear about us, we're going to be able to see things clearly because we have more patience, understanding. And that true intuitive understanding will come to us of why we have this ailment. Where is it? Where did it start? Did it start in our childhood? Did it start 10 minutes ago? When did it start? And that's very useful information, because in that calm and peace, we'll be able to make fearless decisions. And that doesn't mean that we won't choose surgery. We won't choose chemotherapy. It doesn't mean that. It means that we'll do things in a peaceful, calm, patient way with a lot of love for ourselves, and also giving our body the chance to do what it can in the moment. So that's how I would approach, and partly how Ayurveda approaches, whether it's cancer or a headache, because ultimately we want to be able to self-heal as much as possible. And then, of course, modern medicine can step in there if we choose to and take care of the rest, because Ayurveda is amazing for 99% of the things you need to take care of. Modern medicine is excellent for that 1% of your life where you have danger. Then we use modern medicine. It's amazing, and it's very useful, right? So I hope you find this useful, because I want to put your mind at peace no matter what's happening, so you can be intuitive about your health and at the same time be informed, and then make the correct decision, which is for you, not because I say so, your doctor says so, or somebody else says so, but because you truly believe that is your path and you do it with peace.